gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of my FM20 save with FC Rapid. Today we're at the game against FC Lucerne, the first leg, and of course after this we're gonna play the second leg as well. So, first off, let's start with the one game in between. It was against UC Craiova, who had just played their European game as well. Let's see, we lost. So, yeah, we're in 11th after, well, it was 2-1. We actually took the lead, Richard Pinter, but then Kojic scored twice inside 10 minutes. But we're in 11th after 4 games, only 1 point, but every match that we've lost was only by 1 goal. So, I mean, we haven't had the best of starts. I mean, where last season we had a really great start and then we dropped off, we're now starting very roughly. So I'm hoping that we can flip that and actually end this season very well, and maybe with the cup run and a Europa League run and a league title challenging league run as well. Getting ahead of myself again a lot. So yeah, the game against Lucerne, they are the favorites. According to everyone, they should win this, especially because they're at home as well. But we're gonna try our best and just see where that takes us. So the team is gonna be Labrovic, Jenkinson, Malo, Peter, Avram, Brikiak, Owaida, Queel, Pinter, Kyle, Labo, and Lambulic. So I'm gonna try Peter Avram there. I mean, it does say he could play as a center back, but I'm not gonna play him. He's only 1 m 78. I'm just not gonna take that risk. That's way too small for a center back. I'm gonna put Popescu back in there. I'm being a little bit, how do you say, a little bit scared about the fact that his attributes are decreasing. He does still have the 5-star potential, but he does really need first team football. So you know what? That's the wrong player. Let's offer him out on loan. I think a lot of teams would be happy with a player of his caliber to play for the first team already. So yeah, let's offer him out on loan. Or was he one of the players that is homegrown at the club? He is. Alright, so, but he's under 19 still, right? He under 21. He is, so he's not being registered. So I don't think he counts for the registration. Let's see. No, he doesn't count because he doesn't have to re-register. Alright. So let's try to loan him out and see if that first team football really helps him develop. So that's gonna be the team, Popescu instead of Peter Avram. So let's submit that, and Quio is lacking his match sharpness because he is not playing instead of Owaida and Memela. He is playing now, Memela on the bench. They have got a very weird lineup here. 3-4-3. I mean, it's not that uncommon, but I haven't really seen it yet in this save. So curious to find out what we can do against a 3-4-3 like that. First highlight, 5 minutes in, Brikiak with the throw-in, throws it to Kyle, back to Brikiak, gives it to Queel in the midfield. What can he do in, I think, his first European start of the season? Popescu to Kyle again in the left-hand side. Can he come up with a cross? A lot of players in front of the goal. Brikiak to Queel, but Queel's pass back to Brikiak got intercepted, and now Lucerne are in on goal. And Chef has the ball, pulls it back, but Kyle luckily works it away. Labo could set up the counter here. A great through ball to Lambulic. I don't know what the defender was thinking there, and a very good shot, but a very great save as well. I mean, their defender, I think he wanted to put Lambulic offside, but he didn't notice that his defensive partner was way back. A very good chance by us indeed, but sadly the keeper pulled out a great save. And now a throw in for Lucerne in the 8th minute, and Dengue on the left hand side tries to go past Pinter, but he can't. Pinter actually takes the ball off of him, and now we can set up the attack. Pinter to Quio. Quio can go for it. Try to go for a shot. He doesn't. Kyle and Brighton Labo, his first goal of the season. I mean, it's not that hard to get your first goal of the season because, as the whole team is only our 4th goal of the season. Brighton Labo with his first goal of the season in the 8th minute. We're leading against Lucerne in Switzerland. We got the away goal as well. Even if it ends up as a draw or as a narrow loss, we do have the away goal, which is so important. But Pinter here on the attack again. We might go for an immediate second here. Pinter, but a good save by the keeper. Was it a save? It wasn't even a save. He just put it over the goal. A very good chance nonetheless. We are in front. I'm really happy. Throw in Brikiak to take it on the left hand side, throws it to Quiel. Could go back to Brikiak, but he chooses to lose the ball. I mean, he doesn't really choose to, but he made the wrong decision there, I think. And Chef is in 1-on-1 with the keeper again, but another great save by Labrovic. Labrovic over the years has been so important for us. Labrovic as well as the players I told you in the last episode, so Pinter and Lambulic. Labrovic also got an offer. I don't remember which club, but of course he had that release clause in his contract the last couple of seasons. Luckily he didn't anymore because what they offered was, I think, exactly his release clause. So we were lucky to be able to reject it, and he's still at the club, and he didn't even make a fuss about it. I mean, he's happy to be here now, which I'm really happy about as well. Also, what happened just before this match is Pires, our long-serving hero, Facundo Pires, is being loaned out to a second division club. We were trying to sell him on Lambulic here with a chance. Labo again, shots blocked. We tried to sell him, but nobody wanted to pay the, I think it was 100, no, it wasn't, it was less. I think it was 60k that we were asking, but nobody wanted to pay it. So we got a loan offer and it was accepted. So he has gone to the Romanian second division. They are paying his full wages, so it gets him off our wage bill, and Luzern equalize it here. NDI with the 1-1 in the 58th minute. I don't know how he was so free, so close to the goal there. There should have been a player marking him, and now they've gone more defensive as well. Wow, that's playing at home, and they've gone more defensive, even so, than they already were. We have got a throw in here though. Brikiak has it on the left hand side, goes past one opponent and passes it to Quiel, to Owaida, back to Quiel, back to Owaida. He only can go backwards from here, it looked like, but he gets the ball some way to Pinter. Pinter with a cross, Kyle, and it should be a goal, but it's hit the crossbar. And it's a throw in for us. So only 25 minutes left and injury time, of course. I think 1-1 is a good result for us at least. But a 2-1 of course will be better. Cross here ends up at Pinter. Pinter can go for it. He does, but it's just wide of the post. So we do have the upper hand a little bit, not too much. It's pretty close, but we do have it a little bit. And only 20 minutes to go, but it looked like they're in 1-on-1 with the keeper right now, but he screws it up and puts it straight over the goal. So I think I'm happy with the 1-1. I'm not sure. Fun, right? How my mind works. I think I'm happy with that 1-1 draw because of the away goal. Last round I wasn't, because we were at home and they got the away goal. But right now we have a pretty good starting point for the second leg, as long as they don't score a second one. We have the corner kick here though, Owaida to put it in there, but it doesn't reach a teammate, and now Luzern can counter against Chef on the left hand side. He has a few players to help him here, Schultz being one of them, Ugrinic being another one, and Filip Ugrinic, and that name does ring a bell. I don't know, that's why, because he plays in Holland for one season. Filip Ugrinic making the 2-1, and we are behind. So we're gonna go a little bit more attacking, and I'd say a little bit more attacking, I mean a lot more attacking, because there's only 10 minutes left. I really want to get that second away goal, but it looks like they might be getting a third one here, but Kyle heads it away, but no further than Voka. Voka puts it into Ugrinic's feet again, back to Voka, and they're playing it around very patiently indeed, just waiting for us to attack the ball so they can put the ball into the space just like that and try to score a goal. But luckily his shot was blocked. I realize I haven't made a sub yet, so let's put Shupe in there. Let's get Quiel off of there for Memela, and also let's get Brikiak off there, and let's put Kudokins in there. So 5 minutes left. And injury time, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I hope that we get another goal, but it looks like it's gonna be a 2-1 loss to us. And there is the full-time whistle, so 2-1 is gonna be very hard at home. But only a 1-0 is already enough for us to go through. That's something positive, but it's still gonna be very, very hard. So let's see if we can find the other Romanian teams again. It's gonna take a while because there are a lot of games. You know, it's actually not that many games, sorry. So Vitro actually won their away leg against Tbilisi, and where is the other one? Craiova won their home leg against Hajduk Split. So it looks like at least the other two teams are gonna go through to the next round. Loan offers for Peter offer. Wow, it's a lot of them as well. Can I still change it? I cannot. Can I change any of them? I cannot. Okay, alright. So let's reject the ones that say squad player, because he deserves first team football. So regular starter and regular starter. Even a first league team as well. So I'm gonna meet you guys for the second game against Lucerne. Let me just play the game against Polytechnica, which we should win in between. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, happy that you're still watching. We're here at the second game against FC Lucerne. As you can see, there's already one very important change in the starting 11. But we're gonna get to that in just a second. First, take a look against the game that we should have won against Polytechnica. You know, I said before the game, I said we should win this. We didn't. We drew 1-1, and not only did we draw 1-1, it was very lucky as well. They completely dominated us. I think in the 75th minute we still had only 2 shots, both on goal, but only 2 shots, and they had about 15. So in the 82nd minute they got the 1-0, and then Brighton Labo in the last minute of injury time for his second goal of the season, because of course his first goal of the season was this one. His second goal of the season got us the equalizing goal, which means we're still in 11th. We're not in a very good position. If we were to win the next game, we could only move up to 9th. So it's gonna take a couple of games for us to get to where we should be. I looked at the season preview as well. We are still predicted to finish 5th, just like last season. I don't know how happy the board are with me though. B-, so that's not even too bad. So let's get to the lineup. As you can see, Labovic, Jenkinson, Malo, and then the return of Stefan Philippe after he has been injured from the beginning of the season. After the first 2 league games, he was injured, so you haven't seen him play yet. He is back finally. He is still a little bit lacking in fitness, but that's, you know, we can deal with that. I'm just very happy that he's back. So Philippe and Brikiak, Oida, Quio, Pinter, Kyle, Labo, and Lombulic. So that's gonna be the 11 for today. Let's see what they can do against FC Lucerne at home this time, away from home. Of course, as you've just seen. You don't need to remember because you've just seen it. We lost 2-1 in the first leg away from home, so we did get the away goal. So that means that we only need 1 goal. If it's only 1-0. We're still through to the 4th qualifying round. If it's not 1-0, then we're out. So it's a very important game. It's a very tight game as well. The first highlight here in the 9th minute, Müller takes the goal kick. I think that's a different goalkeeper than they used last game, isn't it? I'm not too sure, but I think it's a different one. Maybe we can take advantage of that, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's a better one. Who knows? But as you can see by the stats, we do have already 2 shots on goal. So we do a little bit have the upper hand, but it's only been less than 10 minutes. Pinter has the ball though with a through ball to Labo, who picks it out of the air perfectly. Tries to switch it to the middle. He does. Quio back to Pinter on the right hand side. Pinter shot is blocked. Labo. Pinter with another chance, and he hit the post. Pinter hits the post in the 10th minute, and it should have been the 1-0. Sadly, it just wasn't to be quite yet. We do still have, of course, 75 minutes left. Labovic with a goal kick. Switches it to Pinter to the right hand side. Speaking of Pinter, we got another offer in by Chelsea again. They just offered 8.5 mil up front, and our board said, well, you know, we need the money, we're gonna accept that, because it is a lot of money. So I said, alright, well, I don't want you to, and then they said, alright, then we won't. So well, Kyle hits the crossbar here. So Luckily, I was able to persuade the board to keep Pinter here because he is very important for us, and I think he's going to be worth so much more to us than 8.5 or 9 million. Because I think he is a player that could actually help us win a European Cup. I know that's getting ahead of myself a lot, but I think he is gonna be that good. I think he already is that good. So Jenkinson has the ball on the right hand side, Lambudic, and he should have scored that. But it's still 0-0. He should have scored that after half an hour played. A very good pass by Jenkinson as well. We are playing very well this game compared to the last couple of games, compared to every single freaking game that we've played so far this season. But it's still 0-0. It's halftime, still 0-0 as I said. I'm not really expecting to see a much better showing in the second half, but I am expecting to see us be more clinical. But you know, that's just not an option to say in halftime or anywhere. But yeah, so second half has started. Let's push on from what we did in the first half and let's get that one goal that puts us through to the next round. I am gonna sub off Kyle here for Pintea. Assistant says that Memeda is the best at left wing, but nah, I'm gonna put Pintea there. You know what? Let's get Oida off of there for Memeda, because he is on a yellow, and it would be horrible to lose a player right now. We really can't cope with that, I think. So only 20 minutes left. We have to go more attacking, a lot more attacking, because we have to score a goal, at least one, and then we will be through. So a throw in here for Jenkinson, throws it to Labo, back to Jenkinson. Can he put it into the box? He can't. Memela, can he do it? He can. Lambudic, and it's offside. Oh, that would have been the goal that puts us through to the next round, but it's offside, and still 0-0. So I don't think we really have a choice here other than doing something like this. Let's get Shupe on there. Let's put all of them on attack as well. Let's not put him as a deep lying forward. Let's put him as a pressing forward at attack. And Pintea on attack as well. Confirm changes. We have to try something. You know what? We've got nothing to lose here anymore. Let's put the fullbacks on wingback on attack as well. So as Jenkinson. So get as many players forward as possible. Actually, advanced playmaker on attack. Confirm changes again. So they've got a corner here in the 90th minute. Chef to take it. Maybe we can counter from this. Or maybe just nothing will happen. Alright, so only 1.5 minutes to play. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore, guys. I think we're gonna be out of the Europa League too. It's gonna be one final chance here, and I think it's gonna fall to FC Luzern. And if they score here, it's over already. Janko and Labrovic with a very important save. Well, it might not even be that important because I don't think we can score from this. They get another corner. Chef again to take it from the other side this time. Handed away by Molo. Pinter might be able to set up a counter attack here, but I think it's not going to amount to anything. He does get a lot of space here though. Pinter could play it sideways. Pinter tries to go for it himself, but he doesn't get any further than a goal kick. A corner kick, sorry, but nothing's going to come from that. It's over. Philippe picks up the loose ball. Could give it back to Pintea. Labo, but it's a side netting, and that's the end of the game. And we're out of Europe already. Very disappointing. I really want to get to those group stages. I mean, we have gotten into Europa League 2 seasons in a row, but I really want to get further than this round. Let's take a look at the other Romanian teams. Vitero are through, so are Craiova, and so are Cluj. So there are still 3 teams in Europe, 3 Romanian teams. We aren't, sadly. So I'm not gonna show you the next qualifying round because there isn't gonna be one. The next game I'm gonna show you guys is gonna be the game. I think it's gonna be the cup game. Let's do a fun cup game. Whether it's a tough opponent or a really easy opponent, let's do this one. And I'll see you guys for that one. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe as well if you haven't already. there's I don't know why I fell silent there. Follow me on Twitter as well. Link is in the description. Follow me on there, and you won't miss a single video because I always tweet out when I upload a new one. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.